Hey everyone, I'm Basant from Smart Tech Guide. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a YouTube channel that's not related to personal account. It can relate, but it can be detached from personal account. So it doesn't have to tie with the personal account. Sometimes there is scenario if you log in with your Google account and create a channel with the Google account, it will be tied to your account, and if you want to move that channel, all of your subscribers and all YouTube history, move that with the channel. So if you want to avoid that kind of scenario and you want to create a brand account for your YouTube channel or some business, then this is the right guide for you. Let's get started. For this, I have Safari here. Let me open Safari. There is a demo account I created recently for this video. Once you go to the top right corner on the profile picture icon, you'll see a lot of different options here. One of that is setting, where you want to go to access all of those details. From setting, you can have multiple options over here: account, advanced section, notification, playback and performance, privacy. Inside privacy, you can keep all your playlists as a private. You can hide the subscription status as a private. Similarly, you can have multiple connected accounts, like if you are gamers, you want to stream your game from the gaming console, you can do that using the connected account option. This is for the personal usage. If you have TV on your home, you can link this TV with this account so that you can directly stream from this account. So that's personal kind of. This is also billing and performance. It's a personal. Mainly we'll be focusing on advanced and account section today. First of all, how to create a brand account that may be transferred to someone else in future, or in other way, how to create an account that can be transferred or that doesn't necessarily tie to the personal account. For that, once you go to hit account and go to the add or manage your channel, from there you'll have option to create as many as you want. Note that this is my personal account, these two are brand account. I created this demo YouTube channel just for this YouTube video. So you can create as many YouTube channel as you want and keep them as a linked between your account. But as I said earlier, if you use your personal account just like this, everything that you watch on YouTube, history, your subscriptions, your subscribers, every information will be attached to your user. But instead, if you use the brand account like this one, then everything will attach to that. Everything related to that brand will attach to the brand account, so it doesn't interfere with your personal account. That's the purpose of this one. So once you create channel, brand account or brand channel, you can edit the name here. One thing I forgot to mention on that is you can change the, as soon as you create the brand account, you have to switch the account from personal to brand account. Because I already created and I'm already on the brand account, I don't have to switch. But once you logged in with the primary Google account, this is my primary Google account, I can go there, add and manage channel. I add brand account. After I add brand account, I switch the account so that I log in as brand account, and then I can change the name. And one other advantage of using this is you can change the name without affecting your other Google account names. For example, if you use the primary account and you want to change the YouTube channel name, in that case Changing the primary account's YouTube channel name will result in changing Google name of the all Google account, like Google Photo, Google Gmail, everywhere. So that's why we need YouTube channel that is not directly linked with personal account, and that's brand account. So once you create brand account and switch the account to the brand account, then go from here and edit the name. First thing is, you might have created the correct name at the starting also. If you haven't do that, if you haven't done that, you can just edit it right here. Let me show you how to demo YouTube channel. Yeah, I'll just okay, I'm just renaming it for the sake of you guys. So after that, you are done with the name. Rename is complete. So now you can see all the channel status and features here. Some of the features you may be eligible already. Some of the features you may not be eligible. If you are eligible, you can enable, like it shows eligible or not enable or ineligible. So you can enable if you are eligible. And one other thing is, I already discussed this. Add or remove manager. To add or remove manager, you need to manage the permission of the corresponding account. For that, log in with the primary Google account. Once you log in with the account, you can initially won't have that other person, because now you can add any person. It doesn't have to be yourself or your other email. You can assign anyone. For this demo, I'm gonna assign myself on different account. So if I do that, and it's not active yet because I have to choose the role. Corresponding role. This time I'm gonna choose owner. You can have multiple owners, multiple managers, multiple communication managers, only one primary owner. Right now you can't see primary owner because this is the previous account is the primary owner. So once I choose owner and invite, it goes to the email. So it's up to the another person, in this case in this email, and I go back there, or another person go back there and click invited email, accept the invitation. After that, once they accept the invitation, you will have option to provide the ownership as a primary owner to other person as well. That means if you created one channel from your account, now it can belong to another account as a primary owner. You can be a owner, you can be a manager, or you can be totally removed from account, and the primary previously created account. This account can be totally removed from account once the primary account owner is assigned. The secondary another account is assigned as a primary account. So with that, that's how we can actually transfer the YouTube account from one account to another. Sometimes there is scenario you may want to switch to your new email. Sometimes there is scenario you have multiple partners. So sometimes there is a scenario like you are sick and you want to give it to someone else for some time being. In that case, you may not want to hand over all of your username and password of your personal account, but you can just give the ownership of your YouTube channel, that brand channel, not the primary account. So that's how it's useful. And another aspect is, if you are creating the channel for your kids may not have email address. and in that case you can still create with your email as a brand account for the kids, and once they are eligible to get the email address, they can then you can assign them as a primary owner by this approach. Let me go back to see other options. So we discussed about this one, and we discussed about this one also, channel manager, and now you can change Google account setting for this specific channel name. You can have membership, and that's minor thing I'm not going to discuss. Another thing is where setting, you can either go from here or from here. That's same thing. Here you can see multiple things, user ID, channel ID. You can log in with your primary Google account and set this account to be popped up as a default, but I don't prefer. I prefer the primary Google, personal account to be default, so I didn't check it. But if you want that, then you can check it in. If you are having more than 100 subscribers, you are eligible to get the custom URL for your channel. Like in this scenario, if you see, this is the channel ID, and it's basically youtube.com/users/c/this one, the channel name. Let me go back to, let me copy, actually I can copy from here, and let me show you. Or I can do it from here, youtube.com. Now this is the channel. If you go to your channel and look for that ID, see, this is the ID channel slash, this is the ID that was shown on the previous screen. So you can actually customize that to reflect your brand account, but you have to have at least 100 subscribers for that. So that means youtube.com/channel/your brand account, and it doesn't matter if you have uppercase, lowercase, French characters, or something like that. So it will reflect your brand account, even if the case are different. So that's one thing. That's about channel ID. And you can have you can delete the channel if you created accidentally, or if you really want to delete, you can move the channel to totally new Google account, or the corresponding brand account on your account. Let me show you this option, but I do not prefer or recommend this option. Yes, I have to log in. Like in this screen, this channel can be transferred to one of my previous account, or it can be connected to another totally different account. But if you move this account to this account, for instance, it will override all of the YouTube history, YouTube subscription, YouTube subscribers, everything from this account. With that said, if you really want to migrate your channel to this account, that means it will replace everything from there. If you have any YouTube history, it will be gone. If you have any videos, it will be gone. If you have subscribers, it will be gone, and everything from this account will take over onto this account. So this is not recommended. Do not do this unless you are totally confident on that. And I'm not gonna change it. Next thing is I already talked about all of this. Now let's go to the studio. Studio.youtube.com. From there also you can access some of the same setting and some other extra setting. In setting, this is default currency and default units. Channel settings, there are basic settings that you can define for your channel, like keywords. For example, if you want your channel to be searched on available on the Google search, in that case you want to provide some keywords so that will pop up your channel into the Google. And country or region you can provide, and you can also customize channel using this. Like that, and change the description, everything. And one more thing, this is especially important nowadays. Google asks, this is kind of mandatory. If you are creating video that suits for kids or that is not for kids, if you create video only for kids, then you have to set it to yes. If you create videos that are not for kids, then set it to no. If you create mixed video, like sometimes you may create YouTube videos for the kids, sometimes you may create videos for some other category, in that case check this option so that you can review every time you upload the video. So but if you always create non-kids video, check it to no. I check it to no, because I don't create any of the YouTube video that are made for kids. And you can link your Google ad account, and you can hide Google subscriber account. Advanced channel setting that we already discussed on the previous part over here, advanced channel setting. And YouTube account, manage YouTube account, we already talked about that. Delete or hide channel, we already talked about that. Advertisement, you can have a little bit options over here. Oops, I'm sorry. Branding, and this is really important because sometimes you create video, someone else copy your video, download your video, and then paste it onto their account. In this case, this is really important. Once you choose your logo image, then you can, it has to be 150 by 150 pixel or 1 MB maximum. And once you upload the image, it will be a watermark on your video. Even if they download, that will be watermark, and if they post it on some other, they will still see your watermark, and Google has easy Google will have easy to identify the copyrighted materials. And these things we already discussed from the another page, like status and features. This is really comes to handy. You can choose the specific tags for each of your uploads, like default tags like your channel name that can be searched, or some types of video like technical video. If you make technical video, put some technical keywords, hashtag keywords, so that it can be popped up when users search on the YouTube. Sometimes you may generate sport related video, then just type sport, SPORTS, and this will be the keyword for the search. So, and if you put it here, that will be default for your every uploads. So if you have tons of keywords, then it's a better idea to put it here rather than typing in the every video. And most of the video I keep it left blank, so I have to enter these things manually. There's advanced section and some other YouTube options. Feel free to play with them. Manage permission. This is the same section as I showed you earlier, to add or remove manager, account owner, and all those things. From here, I showed you like this one, manage permission, this guy, this is the same place. So next thing is community related settings. You can change default values over here and all. That's pretty much it is for the recommended settings. And if I miss anything, no, yeah. Monetization, you can change the things over here, and these are the prerequisite for monetization. Audio library, there is some audio library that are free. You can download them and play with them on the background. Right now I'm playing something on the background also. Subtitle things, and there are multiple other options as well. You can set settings you can set, but how to create a channel that is totally isolated from the primary account, that's already covered. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching my video. Please subscribe and share my channel and videos, like my Facebook page, and don't forget to click on the bell icon next to subscribe button to get notified of my future videos. If you haven't watched my previous videos, go ahead and watch. Feel free to comment if you like to know something or have feedback for me. Until next video, have a good time. Bye bye.